November 11th, 2020. I was in my DMP 215 class like normal. We were assigned a group documentary. I was paired with Emily, and we started just coming up with different ideas of what we could do for the project. Simple ideas, things that we would return to next week in class and expand upon. That didn't happen. Sunday, November 15th. Our plans were stopped right in their tracks. The pandemic spread had worsened, and in order to protect others and stop the spread, we were required to no longer go to school in person. The next day, we received an email from our professor. The only thing left to do in the class was our group project. After that, days passed. The project slipped to the back of our minds. What were we gonna do now with the stay-at-home order anyways? None of our previous ideas would work. Then, it came to me. December 4th, 5 days before the due date. Okay, it is 12:05 p.m. At night, and I'm coming to the realization that it's going to be very difficult to try to find topic to do a documentary video series on when everything's closed, and I'm basically just stuck at home. So I came up with the stupid, ridiculous idea of making a documentary about me not making a documentary. I don't know how it's gonna work. It was an idea so ridiculous, it just might work. I quickly messaged Emily on Snapchat to see if she would even consider the idea. To my surprise, she did. We set up a video call for the next day to go over the requirements for the project. There were two things that we absolutely needed for this project. 2. You can capture good footage with quality audio. 3. You can use lighting. Those two things were going to be difficult. We needed to get at least a portion of the video with good lighting and audio. We needed the equipment. Our plan? Emily was going to get the equipment and film footage of herself at her house, then upload the footage and audio to our Google Drive for me to edit. It seemed perfect. We should have known that nothing we could plan would work out that smoothly. Monday morning, Emily went out to her car, only to find out that tragedy had struck.
It's completely deflated. Look at that. That is on the ground. It's like, hello?
Her car had become undrivable overnight. A tire had popped. We were running out of time. In a last-ditch effort, I decided to drive to GRCC the next day to pick up the equipment and drop it off for Emily. But of course, things didn't go as planned. This is bad. I'm gonna be late, and I cannot find my wallet anymore. Running out of time and with no other options, I decided I had to leave for GRCC without my wallet. That means I couldn't stop for gas, even though my tank was almost empty. I drove to GRCC as fast as I could. I made my way to the campus. It had been so long since I'd been here. I sat around for 10 minutes. Was I at the right place? Had there been a miscommunication? But right as I was about to give up hope, I was let in and I secured the equipment. I made my way to Emily, and now it was up to her.
Good job, us. Good job, us.
We had done it. We got the footage. After that, I spent hours upon hours editing the video. There was glitches with Adobe. It crashed, all sorts of errors. But I don't have time for that. We only have time for 5 minutes in this video. So I have to get to the end. There was only one thing left to do. All of our hard work came down